Good morning, wizards, witches, warlocks, shamans, sorcerers, and other magical creatures. Welcome back to Cracking Packs Commander Legends Part 2. Let's try to get off to a good start. Sorry about the vertigo here. Last time around was not very ergonomic, and I was breaking my back. So I had to take a break, drop the camera, of course, and readjust. And I needed some tea because it has been about 2.5 days since I've last slept. Alright, so here we have an instant Gale Strike. Next is Vibrate Adapt. I'm going to go through some of these ones that we already went through a little faster. Dragon Egg. Never had one of those. Prying Eyes. Dispel a Capsule. Ivy Lane Denizen. Sanitarium Skeleton. Stone Fury. Seraph of Dawn. Ancient Animus. Supernatural Stamina. Artillery Spear. Command Tower. Vow of Duty. Ingenuity Engine. Sunset Pyramid. Wrong Turn. Radiant Sarah Angel. And Cock the Thumbless. Ooh, and a foil Dispels Capsule. I know it's not rare, but I absolutely love the way this works. I had a box of Commander Legends before, and it was nowhere near this good. As far as the quality of the foils, they were completely dull and curled up like a fruit roll-up. Once again, there's Cock the Thumbless. Crack the Thumbless. Radiant Sarah's Angel. And we know what happened to poor Radiant. And I really dig this card. Look at that big old Bailoff in the library. Target opponent gains control of target creature. A Bailoff in the Ristic Study, right? A little politicking the table with that card. Friday Night Magic. When the hell will we see one of those again? Right? There you go. Armory of Erois. Upscale Predator. Strategic Planning. Spark Harvest. Sparkton Dragon. What that tongue do? Angel of the Dawn. Sentinel Spider. Foundry Inspector. I wonder if it's the same guy who inspects my underwear. Phyrexian Rager. Not sure if you know, but this is the same face they used for the Phyrexians in Jumpstart as the face card. 9th Bridge Patrol. Dwarf Soldier. Liz Alana. Bowmaster. Elf Archer. Trusty Pack Beast. Path of Ancestry. Daring Saboteur. Lots of pirates in this set. Victimize. Armorcraft Judge. Necrotic Hex. Each player sacrifices 6 creatures. You create 6 tap 2/2 black zombie creatures. Ooh, that one is definitely going in a deck. And here we have Nevinrail, Airborg Tyrant, or Larry Nevin, as everybody likes to point out. Bellborka, Spectral Sergeant, Mask of Memory. I know this card isn't great, but once again, it's just one of those with very nostalgic artwork. And I'm not sure if you can see that foil. I know a lot of people said that the foils were flat, but this one has a nice little pop to it. Maybe it's because it's the second printing or something. You know, the first round of these, there was lots of dull printings, lots of very, very curly ones. These seem to have come out a lot better this round. Here we have Bill Borka again. Note the converted mana cost of each card as it is put into exile. Bill Borka Spectral Sergeant's power is equal to the greatest number noted for its turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. And Mr. Nevinra Elborg Tyrant. Hexproof from autopack creatures and enchantments. When Nevinra Elborg Tyrant enters the battlefield, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token for each creature that died this turn. When Nevinra dies, you may pay 1. When you do, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. A little bit of Nevinra's disc with some perks there. Necrotic Hex once again. Tasty, tasty. Preordain. Soul's Might. Crow of Dark Tidings. This is the face card for, I believe, Reanimated in the Jumpstart set. Rummaging Goblins. Deranged Assailant. Universal Solvent. Wild Size. Eyeblight Assassin. Filigree Familiar. Captain's Call. If any of you have been in the military, a Captain's Call is very annoying. Annoyed Altosaurus. Just like an annoyed Altosaurus. Sisei's Ring. Make a Stand. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. Burnished Heart. Patron of the Valiant. Port Razor or Pirate. Breaches Brazen Plunderer. Goblin Pirate. Menace. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponent, exile the top card of those opponents' libraries. You may play those cards this turn, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. Archelios Lagoon Mystic. Lifecrafter's Gift. Prismatic Piper. So I've got a pile of rares, mythics, foils, anything special. I'm throwing, some of those each opponent lands, or if you have more than one opponent lands. I have no idea what those are called again. Sorry, several days without sleep make it impossible to get these damn sleeves on. Well, it makes it impossible for your brain to function, and then you can't do jack. Well, I don't know a jack. Or do I know a jack? I don't know if I know or don't know a jack. All of you are having fun this weekend. Today is February the 6th. I don't know what day you're watching this. If anybody will watch this, this is probably just me ranting to a camera. Dragon Mantle. Prosperous Pirates. Doom Tome. Champion of the Flame. Had diarrhea and made that face before. Ghastly Demise. I guess diarrhea and ghastly demise. Alright. Core Cartographer. Silverback Shaman. Seer's Lantern. Eye Blight. Colors. Cool. You know what I'm trying to say. Workshop Assistant. Faith Fetters. Null-Cola. Guiltless Commons. Emberwild Captain. Jin Pirate. Alessa Lena Kessig Trapper. Nimrus Unus Trickster. Charcoal Diamond. Prismatic Piper. Emberwild Captain. Enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Lots of Monarch cards. Whenever an opponent attacks you, while you're the Monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. There's a little disincentive. Elena Kessig Trapper. No. I'm gonna throw her in a sleeve. Just no, I think I'm not, just because I already have one in a sleeve and I don't want to waste the sleeves at the moment. Nimrus Unus Trickster. Flash Fang. Whenever you cast your first spell during each turn, during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand, the other into your graveyard. And I believe we all know what a charcoal diamond does. It's foil, but I really don't want to waste sleep on it at this moment. My voices may change as my personalities are changing, as my mind is slowly drifting into madness. Renegade Tactics. Strategic Planning. Spark Harvest. Ripscale Predator. Scholar of the Stars. Fire Diamond. Squad Captain. Wild Heart Invoker. Elvish Doomsayer. And when there's people in town, the world's ending, the world's ending, the world's ending. Well, Azure Fleet Admiral. Azure Fleet Admiral. Alright, another Bridge Patrol. Spectral Searchlight. Maelstrom Colossus. Explosion of Riches. Noxious Dragon. Shimmermere. Scroll Rack. Big money Scroll Rack. Look at that. Exile any number of cards from your hand face down. Put that many cards from the top of your library into your hand. Then look at the exiled cards and put them on top of your library in any order. That is definitely going in a deck. Don't know what deck just yet, but it is definitely going in deck. Oh, currently working on an Urza deck, Phyrexian deck, and a Goblin deck. I think this one might go in Urza's deck. And Urza is definitely a secret weapon for when people piss me off. You know, when you're playing, you're trying to have a good time, trying to play your, oh, here we go, Captain Vargas Wrath, Orc Pirate. Whenever Captain Vargas Wrath attacks pirates you control, get +1/+1 until end of turn for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game. I need my glasses. Oh, and look at this. one etched foil and one non-etched foil. Ghost of Ramirez Di Pietro. Ramirez Di Pietro. Ghost of Ramirez Di Pietro. Can't block by creatures with toughness 3 or greater. Whenever Ghost of Ramirez Di Pietro deals combat damage to a player, choose up to one target card in the graveyard that was discarded or put from a library this turn. Put the card into its owner's library. I don't know why I just switched between like 6 different accents all in the same word. I really, really, really love how brilliantly blue this card is. The edge foiling is just beautiful. When Wizards gets it right, they get it right. Unfortunately, they get it wrong way more than they get it right. I did recently have to get a replacement for some of those wonderful Walking Dead cards that everybody hates, but I wasn't going to miss out on the investment because eventually they're going to be worth a butt ton. But they were messed up, and Wizards was pretty good about replacing them. A lot of people complain, but it takes, contacting and patience. But nobody wants to get a messed up product, and that's, case in point. We'll be opening another booster box of Kaldheim. I am getting one as a replacement for another box that I bought a while ago, but it was never coming. So I opened up a box of Kaldheim earlier, but that was part of something else. So I'll videotape that if I want, because it doesn't really matter what you want, because nobody is watching this. Flesh Bag Marauder. Don't be such a flesh bag. Perilous Mirror. Terramorphic Expanse. Medium Mace to the face. 3 visits. Wonderful reprint. Wonderful reprint. Revenant. War Room. Yes. Pay life equal to the number of colors in your commander's color identity. Ooh, draw a card. Ooh. Oh, when you're playing Mono, that's nice, but I like to play the Air Dragon. I would definitely not put that in my Air Dragon deck. Rebecca, Architect of Ascension. Artifacts you control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts you control. Of course, his partner. Hamza, Guardian of Arashin. Elephant Warrior. Reminds me of the mammoth from that one movie where John Leguizamo plays the sloth, Sid the Sloth. I can't remember who played the mammoth. I know Ray Romano was one of the characters, but I can't remember if he's the mammoth. Maybe he is the mammoth, and somebody else plays the saber-tooth. Horizon Jumpstart. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes colorless instead. Once again, very beautiful foiling. I know a lot of people complain about it, but I like the foiling. I'm sorry, these are my first sets of videos. I'll get better as we go along if you keep joining me on this ride. If not, well, doesn't matter, because this is all in my head and I'm insane anyway. I can't get this damn sleeve on to save my life. Next pack. Next pack. Vibrated up. Brazen Freebooter, Kite Courser, Gift of Paradise, and Perilous Pilfer, Impulsive Pilfer, god damn, Prying Eyes, Raise the Alarm, no dude, just go to sleep, Find Horn Elves, Murder, Anointer of Valor, Scrounging Banda, Iona's Judgment, Lumengrid Gargoyle. Oh, there we go, dropping stuff. Vow of Flight, Kenji's Lieutenant, Brass Herald, another Horizon Stone, Kadis Emberclaw, Emberclaw Familiar. There we go. Ooh, I like this card. Galanra, Cola of Wirewood. Just like many other elves, you can tap it and add mana. When you spend this mana to cast a spell with converted mana cost 6 or greater, draw a card. You can partner this. Path of Ancestry. Beautiful foil. Not sure if you can see that. Nice little effect on the bottom of that foil there. I love it. Almost like water. Now, I'm not typically a big fan of the foils because, you know, the whole pringling effect that they can have. But, just toss it in a vice grip. You'll be alright. I actually really like the familiars in this set. Very interesting to have. I mean, they're already partners. Make a familiar tribal deck. Figure out who would be your commander. Upside down, sideways, and every other way. Lifecrafter's Gift, Welding Sparks, Flood of Recollection, Corpse Churn, Spark Tongue Dragon, What That Mouth Do, Scrap Diver Serpent, Sentinel Spider. I feel like this whole pack is deja vu. Boundary Inspector, Ghastly Demise. I swear it is. Angel of the Dawn. Maybe it's just because we've seen all these cards already. Listen on a Bowmaster, Commander Sphere, Trusty Pack Beast, Supreme Will, Ozoth Advocist. Yes, okay, I'm not completely crazy. That might be stretching it. Sifter Worm. Promise of Tomorrow. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no creature, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow. Return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under your control. Alara Solemn Ritualist. Keshkit, the Flesh Sculptor. It's going to go great as I am making my Praetor Phyrexian deck. Haunted Cloak. I'm going to use this one. I know a lot of people don't like it. Costs, whatever. I don't know why people don't like it. But I'm definitely going to use it. I guess trying to put something that's ultimately costs 4 altogether to get haste isn't very effective unless you're very late on the turns. That green glow kind of the shapeshifters, I guess, of Kaldheim. Their color is very reminiscent of this green glow. Even the shape is familiar, like how their Moritz horns and stuff come out. That's just what I think. That's my head. As you guys can see from these videos, my head is a wild place. So I think we're going to pause here for a minute, and then we'll do part 3 in just a moment. You guys probably won't watch, but thanks anyway. Thanks for taking the time to come listen to me rant. I got 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 12. Alright, what the hell? I did that math all wrong. 6, 9, 10. God damn. Let me stop that right there.